Yo, welcome. So, Texas rapper Sauce Waka was recently challenged in California by some hoodlums, by some hoodrats, by some thieves, some gang members who tried to pop smoke him, they killed Pop Smoke a few years ago because they wanted to rob him and he rejected. So these hoodlums, these waste men tried to do the same thing to Sauce Waka. However, Sauce Waka was prepared and he laid one of those hoodlums down, as in that motherfucker is now going to be buried in a few weeks time. He will now be on somebody's t-shirt. He will be now referred to as a cigarette or a strain of weed. The guys nowadays, what they do whenever they kill someone, they say, I rolled a pack up, meaning I'm smoking on your ashes. And that is definitely what is going to happen to this dude for playing a silly game, and most deservingly he won a silly prize. And I wish every rapper would be prepared like this, and I wish this would happen to every single waste man out there who don't want to do anything with your lives despite being, a resident, a citizen in one of the in the most powerful country in the world with so much opportunity. America is suffering right now from lack of employment, so much so that some of the basic jobs are raising their pays just to get people to apply. I recently went to a AT&T store to pay a phone bill, and I was told by the manager that, hey, do you want a job? I'm like, no, I'm just here to pay my bills. And he said to me, well, just want you to know that if you apply for a job here, we will pay you $5,000 at the end of the year if you stay with us for 1 year. You know what I mean? So this manager is paying 5,000 US dollars just for you to keep a job, just to show how much these guys are desperate for people to work. But these guys that are robbing, on the other hand, they don't want to work. They try to pretend that nothing is going on in America. There is no opportunity for them. The only option they have is to rob, steal, sell drugs, break into stores and stuff like that. They're pretending that that's the only option they have. They're searching for jobs and they can't find any jobs, and that is not true. There are opportunities in this country, countless opportunities for everybody. I've seen people come to this country and have taken nothing and turn it into millions. Homeless people have come here and have gotten homes within years. Passing people like those guys, of course, going up the social strata, and have been, driving some of the latest cars, Mercedes Benz, BMWs, owning businesses, owning houses, passing these same waste men who sit on the corners every day. Oh, let me sell some drugs. You want to sell some drugs, right? And at the end of the day, the same amount of time which you could spend to sell the same drugs, you could spend that educating yourself. You could spend that also going to get a job, because the funny thing that I notice with a lot of these guys, right, they frown upon educating themselves. Oh, I don't want to go to college to sit down for 3 years, 4 years, they don't want to go to college. They try to clone you for going to college. However, these same motherfuckers will go and rob someone, and in worst case scenario kill someone and end up doing 25, 35 years in jail. It would have been better you went to college. You would at least get a chance to break your duck sexually, go to some of the finest parties, have sex with some of the most beautiful women from all walks of society, because persons from all walks of society, from both the lower and the upper classes, are going to university. So the chances that you could come from the lowest strata and you end up dating a girl, from the upper class, she can bring you up, she can put you on game, you can make friends with people like Jeff Bezos, people like Carlos Slim, people who are going to be something. You can make connections in university, but a lot of you guys, you frown upon spending that 4 years in university. You don't want to apply yourself to that, but you want to rob from someone whenever they hustle and make better for themselves. And so I'm happy that Sauce Waka laid this waste man out, and I hope the other waste men who are looking at the situation will learn from it, and realize that stealing and robbing and raping and selling drugs is not the way for the black community. Do something with your lives positive. I'm out.
Thriller said them is a scam and even got a pillar. Capation you to the ER and no Anthony Miller. Rhymes them a kick not even top a skiller. They must see beanie because you're not a killer. Pussy them no sick because Garrison illa. Got the rifle them a sing is like a Bryson Tiller. Yeah, so them a pagan, One fraternity no pagan, Rifle a wave that